Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Kal.
I'm Ghost.
Ghost, how would
Cal.
you describe your experience with GTA over the past decade? It's kind of crazy to even say, considering this game has lasted for 3 consoles. Yeah, what has
Yes.
your experience been?
The first couple times I logged on to GTA Online, terrifying, um, very not fun. The fact that I was consistently getting robbed was fantastic. Um, but also at the time when I was getting onto it, I think, if I remember correctly, the first time I logged on to online, the CEOs were first introduced, and I was like, I don't know what the hell that is. Don't care. Don't need it. And now I look back on that poor broke soul and pity him.
See, by CEO, you means when you had to do the crates.
Yes,
Yeah.
when they very first introduced the property, the CEOs.
Oh yeah, I remember what you're talking about. Thinking back to when those first came out and just thinking about the vehicles that were available during that time, it was a lot harder to do back then.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
Compared to getting a jetpack and just or an oppressor. Um,
because it does
just
oppress.
it does. That is
Mm.
the perfect name for that vehicle because once I see it on the map, I instantly get anxiety. Honestly, when I log on to GTA Online, anxiety is the first emotion. Is it anxiety an emotion? I don't know. I feel it though, so it has to be.
It just I
Um,
like when I log in and all I hear is explosions and my controller's shaking. Like I'm in
Before
the garage. Like what's going
in the
on?
clouds, as it's loading, you hear explosions in the distance, and your screen is already shaking.
You know what though? I'll tell you this. I remember when they did that PS5 upgrade and it was just PS5 players. It was calm for like a
It
week.
was. I
It was
actually enjoyed
nice.
that.
I drove around with the top down. It was
And
pleasant.
that does not happen often. Most of the time, I
Nope.
can't. You can't even enjoy.
I'm outside with Kevlar on consistently.
You can't even enjoy uh, driving around
Absolutely.
in regular cars unless you go to like a crew only lobby or just private lobby. There's just this thing as enjoying um, just driving around unless like
It's
the
a
entire lobby is just passive. If everybody's off and doing their sales, then you don't have anything to worry about. Honestly, a lot of the
except for the
time,
low levels.
right? That's I was just about to say that because I was like, it's usually like the guys that are in like the level 300s and 400s. They're off doing their own thing. They understand the game and they understand how to make money, and they're just they're in their sale loop basically, just making money. It's always the low levels who come around and just shoot you for no reason. But can you blame them when you get onto GTA Online and the game literally gives
Tells
you
you.
yeah, tells you to kill, but it doesn't really give you any guidance as to where you should start. Um, Also, where like it doesn't also give you a guide as to what's worth spending your money on when you first get in.
Yeah,
Um,
they do.
they do.
Vehicles. Isn't that what it's supposed to be? You buy $4 million worth of vehicles?
Yeah, and
And just for me to come blow it up? Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
Um, because we've spent so long in GTA 5, we see how Rockstar has been moving over these past couple of decades. A couple of decades, but this last decade. And just by the way Rockstar operates,
Mm-hmm.
we can kind of make some predictions as to what GTA 6 will look like. Um, One thing I really don't like about Rockstar, and I kind of understand as to why they do it, but I still don't like it. I feel like they should have a team designated to this, and that's just a community manager. I really think they should put a team out and have people and have a team that is designated to interact with the fan base. Now I know that this fan base is absolute feral, and you can't really. The majority of them, well, I wouldn't say the majority. I think it's actually just the ones that interact online. And you have that much backlash from like TikTok and Reddit. It can seem like the whole world is against you, but it's really not.
The whole lobby is.
Yeah, that,
That whole
Yeah,
lobby's against you.
it is.
Even
Um,
friends are foes. That don't even make sense. I've seen it. I've seen it happen.
but yeah, I in GTA 6, I really want to see like some actual change as to how they interact with the community. I want to know when updates are coming and when we can expect the next update. I would like a roadmap, especially when it comes to GTA Online. I would like some actual single player DLC for the story after that's fully fleshed out and we get to play it. Because obviously in GTA 5 they abandoned single player entirely once they realized, just how much money GTA Online was making. Which, to be fair, as a company, uh, they're just out for the money. Um,
Good for them for it. I mean, they saw the opportunity and they took it. But Jesus, can we get a new game, please? I don't know
right.
how you made that much money, and them servers were still struggling, just so bad. And like they knew it, and we knew it, and it was like y'all can complain, but ain't nothing gonna happen.
Yeah,
You still gonna be
that's
floating up there.
right. Like no, that's a bad because
I'm
there's
looking
no
for
other
the
game
Oppressor
that
3.
has that.
That's really what I want to talk
What'd you
about.
say?
I want the Oppressor 3.
No one wants that. No
Active
one.
camo,
No.
stealth, not even stealth with an F.
I
It needs to be able to go underwater and fly.
we stop throwing out ideas. We didn't even need an Oppressor Mark II, to be honest. The first
We don't.
one was good enough. That second one caused pandemonium. And I remember one point, and during one of their updates, you couldn't even lock on to any of the Oppressor users. And so you were just getting terrorized for like 3 or 4 straight months. It could have been longer than that because Rockstar really,
Didn't
like,
care.
it feels like they don't care. And it just, I don't understand why it takes so long for them to, update this stuff. No Man's Sky, small studio, I mean, they are just on it. They have hot fixes coming out left and right if something is broken. But this studio that has upwards of 1,000 developers,
I think they just giggle at it.
that's crazy.
I really think they do. I think they just laugh at it. Because you got to think, when they were sitting around that round table and they were like, all right, what's the next vehicle? Somebody was like, let's just get a flying motorcycle that shoots missiles. And they were like, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, let's throw that out there and see how it goes. You know that they were in that Reddit watching people struggle and they were giggling to themselves like, yeah, we screwed that up, didn't we? That's crazy.
I hope to God that
And you
is
know
not.
what? I know it's $3 million right now. Let's drop it down to $1 million and just let everybody have one. It's gonna be great.
That was
GTA.
also
I'm
terrible
telling you.
because I knew when they made that available. What was it dropped down to $1 million, or was it like once you purchase this you got it for free? I can't really
It
remember.
was something like
Yeah,
that.
it was one of those events.
It's been so long, and I know they did drop the price, which was wild. But then you didn't have to get the missiles through research anymore, which was a horrible idea.
Yes,
So you could just go in there and buy them after we spent a ass ton of time trying to
Yes.
research them out. They were just like, "No, you can have them now."
I honestly do not
God.
like it when games do that, when they just create a shortcut.
Oh my
Um,
god, Battlefield
I was,
1.
I was just about
Just
to.
kidding.
Yeah, I
No, I
knew
want
you
to
were
get on
going to
that
bring
tangent.
that.
I'm so pissed.
I don't. I don't like that. I feel like if your player base has worked hard to get a certain gun, do not make shortcuts to get like skins or like special skins for something. That's the whole point. Is like, what's the word? It's you just
Exclusivity.
yeah,
I want,
exclusivity.
you know,
Because
I
that
want to look at somebody and go, God dang, they grinded their ass off for that.
right, and it actually feels good for the player knowing that they worked that hard to get something. Those systems work well for me, and I enjoy them. I always go back to like Call of Duty when they had like Red Tiger, Fall Tiger, and you got to get like 250 headshots, 500 headshots for Fall Tiger. Man, do you know how hard that was back in the day? Trying to
Yes.
get 250 headshots, you'd be using that
With a
gun for
pistol.
you'd be in there months on end trying to get that camo. But yeah, I just want better communication from Rockstar. I want another thing that I feel like is so prevalent is the attitude that players have towards other players, and the way that Rockstar kind of eggs on like a play like players to attack one another instead of encouraging us to work together. Um, for example, like when you're trying to sell stuff, us high levels know that when you're trying to sell something, we know how much, like if somebody's selling crates, we know how much time that takes to build up a full warehouse. And you
Oh,
fill it up,
large.
yeah, a large warehouse. That takes hours upon hours to fill that up. And then the low level gets in here, and then Rockstar sends a little text to them saying, hey, such and such is selling product, go blow him out the sky for cash. The low level doesn't know how much cash he's actually getting for doing this heinous crime. Low
Five
level
million.
low level hops on his free oppressor Mark II. He goes up there, flies up there,
Pulls $4 million out the sky.
because you're flying that slow ass Titan around, trying to get that bitch low enough and trying to watch out to make sure your wings don't clip a power line and spit and throw you into a tailspin. Yeah, you just lost 2.2 million or 4 million, depending on what event is going on that week. And then that low level was about to understand why
Why it's so toxic.
yeah, why it's so toxic and why you really should not mess with, higher levels, because they have a full arsenal and they have all the time in the world to make the next hour or so that you spend in that server complete
They have
hell.
3 or 4 people else in
Yes.
the lobby with them.
Yes, or a full lobby like we used to have. Yeah, I want, in the future, I want more events. I really do like free roam events, but I want them to be stuff that encourages the lobby to come together. Maybe you can get like extra money for like who has the best looking car. Maybe you can bid on it, and the winner gets the pot at the end of the day. Like you can have just stuff like these events like this. How about skateboarding, bicycle races, all happening within free roam, but these events are also protected. So if you are like doing skateboarding and whatnot, once you come into the event, you can't be shot or anything. You just get to chill in the GTA environment. Or like objectives, like say GTA 5, like Merryweather is waiting on a ammo drop or like a weapons drop, and then you got to go over there and fight as a
That
team.
just
I don't
sounds
know.
boring.
Like stuff for
I need
cash,
to
and I'm
relate
not
to
talking
that.
about. I'm not driving all the way over there to get like 10K. I'm driving over there to get like 150, 200,000. Pot increases depending on how many people are actually over there. We get modifiers, like say if you're standing close to a player, you get unlimited ammo, increased fire rate, just something to give us so we can build a positive community instead of having people running around so concerned about their KD with their damn arms missing and their legs invisible, and they all wear the same ballistic helmet with the
Rebreather.
with the rebreather. Like my god, or the barcode. People put barcodes in. The barcode era was just terrorists. That's all they were. We're just terrorists.
It's true.
Um,
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, the graphics on this next one is going to be wild. It's going to be great. I can't wait for the world to slow down on release day. I'm telling you, it's going to be beautiful. People are like, where the hell are my Amazon packages? You ain't getting them. You ain't getting them for a while there, buddy boy.
is there any feature that that you feel like is missing from GTA 5 that you would like to see in GTA 6?
Uh, I don't know. I would, I don't know. That's actually a really good question. I never really thought of it. I think just more businesses. I know that sounds weird because you have things like, the cocaine lockup and uh, like the bunker and the motorcycle clubs and all that. Just like a diversity of stuff. Like, yes, we have it in GTA 5 right now, but it's very basic. Like, I like it to be a little bit more. Like, I don't know, just more involved. Like better upgrades to kind of what we get to do. Because it's just like, okay, I bought security. Okay. But like, what does security do? Because I know security at my bunker don't do nothing because I still get freaking robbed. So just I don't know, just things like that. I don't need so many cars. Like me personally, like it got to a point to where, and I know there's a lot of people that are like this. I just have enough money that I can get on there, buy 4 or 5 cars, max them out, and they're just gonna sit in my lot, like in my garage.
Right.
Like there's nothing else that just makes me go, ooh, yeah, I want to get on there and grind. Because once it gets to a certain point, it's like, okay,
I would
okay, cool.
I would like more ways of your car feeling personal to you, like being able to pop the trunk, put weapons inside of it, like your weapons are actually
I
stored.
want to
in
be
there.
able to throw people in the trunk.
Yeah, that too. Like I want more immersive elements. Like I want more ways of interacting with the environment around me. I don't. I would love if they had like a gas system in the game. Like you got to fill up for gas and stuff.
Oh hell
And
no!
if it's, well, if you let me finish my idea.
Because no, because all I hear as you're saying is lesser stupid ass on a freaking heist. Hey guys, you gotta make sure you get the gas and gas it up. I'm literally gonna throw the
No,
PlayStation out
I'm
the
saying
window if I
like
gotta hear him in my ear.
say the mechanic, he does things in the garage. Like say if the car's in the garage, they get automatically filled up. But that also comes out of your bill for the month or the
More
day.
pills?
Yeah, more bills. But I'm just, just more elements to the car instead of just getting in and driving. Like putting a seatbelt on. Like if you don't put your seatbelt on, if you hit something, you fly through the windshield. Like just more dynamic ways of interacting with certain. Because cars are like the main part of GTA. It's the cars and the guns. Let's be honest.
It used to be.
Yeah, it used to be. Like I would love if if you could put like show your character actually sliding a suppressor on the weapon. Like maybe you've played Red Dead. You see how I love Red Dead's system and I love how immersive that game is. You pick 2 rifles that you can carry that you can actually see are strapped around you, and then you have 2 pistols on your side. If you want to switch out the weapons that you have on you, then you can go to your horse and swap out. I love that.
You know who
But
didn't like that system?
Rockstar.
That's why they stopped innovating it. They hated it.
But yeah, I want more of that in the game, and I know they have limitations just because GTA 5 is a really old game, but yeah, this is things I am hoping to see. Another thing I am really concerned about GTA 6 is GTA Plus, the subscription. One thing that really bothered me out of all the other things that GTA Plus does is the fact that they took old vehicles away and actually locked them behind a paywall and started to drip feed them through a system. I think it's called Vinewood Car Club.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and all they're doing is having these vehicles sit in this warehouse where they just randomize the customization on them and trying to sell them to new players as if they're just they're old cars. What was the purpose of we know the purpose. I don't know why I'm asking that question. We know the purpose of taking them out is because they want to make money and they want to add more things underneath that GTA Plus subscription to make players to entice newer players to buy it. I'm perfect.
Really cheap though.
It is, but I know it's going to increase. It is already.
Yeah, absolutely.
It has increased already. But I'm perfectly fine with people getting 500,000 every week or month or however long. I think it's every month actually. You get a certain amount of money for having But another thing that GTA Plus did was there was something to do with your inventory. Oh, you could. My God, man, I hate that I cannot remember.
What?
There was a system that there was an interaction option that was only available to you if you had GTA Plus, and it was like a convenience thing. And it was so simple. Let's see, GTA, I'm looking it up right now because I need to. GTA Plus benefits.
Well, now I want to know because what the hell was I not taking advantage of? First off,
It was something like really. It was a quality of life feature that was locked behind a paywall. That pissed me off.
didn't make you that mad. You don't even remember it. That's crazy.
I'm
I know
trying to
that they
figure.
gave you that garage. I know that big garage
It has
had like
something to do
100
with
slot.
it has something to do with the garages, quality of
Yeah, but
life.
that's not a. It's not moving around the cars into other garages because I can still do that and I don't have it. But I do know that they gave you that. There was a garage with like 100. It was like a free 100 slot garage that you got. But once you got rid of GTA Plus, you don't get it anymore.
What was it?
There was a garage that was out by the docks, not even by the docks, by like the industrial side, and it was 100 car slots. So I know
Oh,
when you
okay.
got GTA Plus, you could get that for free, but once you get rid of GTA Plus, you don't get that anymore.
It was the quality of life feature is was the app. It lets you claim all like your business safe earnings, and you can replenish your
Oh,
like replenishing like all like everything from in your phone basically. Some people say they like to go to their businesses like and collect it themselves. I like to do that sometimes too, but
yeah, I gotta see what my employees are doing.
make sure nobody's slacking off in here. Uh, but yeah, this is like this type of stuff. Like features like that should not be locked behind a paywall. And this is like this is how GTA 6 will be in the future. This is
Oh yeah,
GTA 5 is just a blueprint. We're about to see all of they're about to go hard with this subscription in GTA 6.
and I can't wait.
Which side are you on?
Kind of both. Kind of both.
How are you on the
Kind of
side
both.
of greed?
Because I need mayhem, sir. I need mayhem.
That's not good, man.
No, it's well. Here's also the thing. I'm just joking. I really hope they don't do because they will literally have paywalls for everything. It also goes back to them trying to say that they were going to charge $500 for the game. First off,
Yeah,
hold
because
the hell on. Back up.
yeah,
No,
because
we're not going to do anything like that.
he felt like the amount of entertainment hours that we were getting was worth like we should be paying up to that. I swear to God, as if making billions of dollars from the game wasn't enough.
No, it's not. It's not. But no, that's absolutely freaking crazy because once you start that precedence, it's over after that.
Right. I
Thanks. I don't know.
yeah,
I
that
hope
was
they
like
really
my
do
main
adjustments, man.
my
I really
main
do.
things is like the lack of communication with the community, the extended like like these long time periods between updates and fixes. I don't care about like content updates. I'm talking about like fixes that are almost game breaking. I remember in Red Dead, there was a point where I couldn't even I don't forget what the role was, but it was the one where you had to get animals and collect their skins. It was a really chill way to play, and I played for hours, but one of their updates actually broke the animal spawns, so you would go to a location and there would literally be no animals running around.
Wasn't that the one where you had to go out there and take pictures? Dang it! What was that update called?
Naturalist, that is
There you go.
absolute-
That's what it
no,
was.
that wasn't the one I'm talking about, but that was
Oh.
absolutely the worst update I've ever taken part of. On top of that, they won't not letting you kill the animals. You have to put them to sleep and then bring them. Oh my God. You want to talk about rage? Silent rage. That's all that update did
Smashing
for
that
me.
X
Give
button.
me a fucking camera after 6 months. That's what you get. No bounty, no bounty hunter like robbing trains, heist, none of that. Here's a camera.
You'll be okay.
Another camera, by the way, because we already had one camera, but this is a special camera.
Glad I got ran over that first day and never turned that thing back on. I'm so glad. Never.
Those are my concerns, though. Like obviously I'm excited about the game because who the hell wouldn't? It's GTA. I'm interested in seeing one thing Rockstar does well, better than just about anybody, is their open worlds. They feel alive. The only other person I feel like does a good job with that, I enjoyed Cyberpunk's open world as well. It was rich in culture and just the atmosphere was amazing, but Rockstar just has it dialed in. I'm really excited to see what they do. I'm really excited to see that gameplay trailer because that might break records
Oh,
on YouTube.
oh, it's gonna break records everywhere.
Right. And you, people are going to come out and do their evaluations, going frame by frame, looking at all the Easter eggs. It's going to be a fun time. I'm excited for next year. We got a lot of good stuff coming next year. But yeah, did you have anything else to say? Any other concerns that you had while playing?
Nope.
That's crazy. No concerns.
All the concerns is all the toxicity and all the crazy crap that was going on. It's the only concerns, and just the servers are obviously a big problem. But I don't know. Just they have so much money that they're gonna hopefully fix a lot of the problems. So I don't. The only concern that I have going into the game is the paywall. Like, all jokes aside, the paywalls are really concerning, because if they're already, like I said, they were debating on the higher price point. That's wild, and they're already gearing up for higher GTA Plus memberships.
Right.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time, because they don't have to look far to see the model that's already out there. Cough, cough, 2K, and how they do things, like for the cards and things like that. GTA has enough stuff in the game that they could paywall a lot.
Yes. Yeah, it's a game that can just have just about everything you would want. Like anything you'd want to do. It's like a playground, literally. There was something else I was going to say. Oh, about when you mentioned the businesses, I need not just a variety of businesses, but I need these businesses, like when I'm paying for them, I don't need them to be astronomically expensive, and then the payout is like $30,000. Like, why am I paying $2-3 million for a building when the amount of money I'm making from this is nowhere? It's going to be weeks and weeks before I can get this money back. I need a good balance. I need to know that my purchase was actually warranted.
I don't need to be spending $10 million on a car.
That too, like, I can understand, like, for like military equipment, like $6 million for the jet makes sense. But when it comes to like regular cars, yeah, that's just lunacy. And then the shark cars are still $100 for $8 million. But yeah, that's all I had. Those are my concerns for the future. I'm excited, but I'm cautious, like always with these AAA games.
It's gonna be a good time. Can't wait.
It will. I'm excited.
I can't wait to complain about it.
Right.
It's gonna be great.
Definitely. But yeah, let us know in the comments your experience with GTA. What are you looking forward to, and what features you most likely want to see in the next one that's coming up. We appreciate you guys.
I hope to see you all.
Indeed. We appreciate you guys for listening. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an episode. And we will catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.
Deuces.